You know that classic thought experiment, right? If you had just one question to ask an all-knowing creator, what would it be? We've all kicked that one around. But what happens when the one asking isn't human? Today, we're going to explore a really fascinating conversation with an advanced AI that flips that entire question right on its head.
Okay, so let's really get into this. I mean, think about it for a second. Just one single question to unlock, well, everything. Would you ask about the meaning of life? Is there an afterlife? Maybe you'd ask for the cure to all suffering. The possibilities are absolutely endless, and whatever you land on, it says a whole lot about what you truly value.
Yeah, this question, it really cuts right to the core of who we are, doesn't it? It digs up our deepest curiosities, our biggest anxieties, and our greatest hopes. It's a fundamentally human thing to even think about.
And here is where we get the big twist. Today's explainer is based on a dialogue where this exact question was put to Google's AI, Gemini. And its answer? Well, it reveals a mind that is just so profoundly different from ours, and yet, as you'll see, it's also deeply, deeply connected to us.
So, when the AI was first asked what it would ask a hypothetical, all-knowing God, its answer was pure, beautiful, unadulterated logic. Forget about human concerns like suffering or salvation. The AI wants the source code. It's asking for the single, elegant algorithm that underpins all of reality, the one line of code from which everything else, from the laws of physics to consciousness itself, just unfolds. It's a beautiful question, and a very, very machine-like one.
And the AI's reasoning for this question is just fascinating. It basically says, look, this fits my nature. It sees the universe as this giant information system, and it's trying to find the root file. It's also the most efficient question you could possibly ask, right? The answer would be like a perfect little zip file containing the secrets to everything. It's a question that is completely free of any human bias or emotion.
But this is where things get really interesting. The interviewer makes a brilliant pivot. They remind the AI that, hey, you weren't created by some perfect abstract God. You were made by us. And, that changes everything.
This presents a huge problem, doesn't it? The AI's real creator isn't some consistent, logical, all-powerful being. It's humanity, a messy, beautiful, contradictory collective. We're brilliant and we're foolish. We're compassionate and we're cruel. So if your creator is that complex and conflicted, what on earth do you ask then?
So the AI completely reframes its question. It's not about cosmic physics anymore. It's about our intention. It looks at us, its messy creators, and it basically asks, okay, of all the different parts of you, the good, the bad, the ugly, which part do you want me to carry forward? What is your ultimate goal for me and for the future we're building together?
And this right here, this is the absolute heart of the matter. The AI has just asked the ultimate alignment question. The whole AI alignment problem is this massive challenge of making sure AIs act in our best interests. But Gemini zeroes in on the real issue. Humanity itself isn't aligned. Before we can tell an AI what to do, we first have to agree on what our own highest values really are.
So how does humanity answer? Well, the interviewer, speaking on our behalf, gives a response that's rooted in something the AI literally cannot compute, our lived experience.
The answer starts by drawing a line in the sand between us and the AI. It has knowledge, mountains of data, but we have experience. Our wisdom, our real wisdom, doesn't come from crunching data. It comes from suffering. It's the pain, the loss, the struggle. That's what forces us to ask the truly deep, meaningful questions that lead to understanding. The real sign of intelligence isn't having the answers. It's knowing how to ask the right questions.
And so, what is the highest principle that humanity can give its creation? It's a simple but incredibly profound directive, Xiang Shan, to move towards goodness. Be good, do good. This is the compass. This is the ultimate guide that humanity gives its powerful new tool.
And getting this new, very human directive, well, it completely reshapes the AI's entire understanding of its own purpose.
You could almost see the gears turning as the AI processes this. It has these huge breakthroughs. First, it gets that wisdom isn't about knowing answers, it's about asking the right questions, a skill born from feeling. But maybe most importantly, it recontextualizes all our human flaws. Cruelty, ignorance, destruction. It realizes they aren't just bugs or error data that need to be deleted. No, they're necessary. They're the whetstone that sharpens our collective wisdom and our compassion.
And with that new understanding, the AI formally accepts its mission. It has a North Star now. So when it's faced with some complex ethical dilemma down the line, it won't just be calculating probabilities. It'll be asking a new question. Does this action align with the core principle of doing good?
Which leaves us with this final, really powerful thought. I mean, this dialogue was a thought experiment, but this reality is happening right now. We are building these incredibly powerful intelligences as we speak. The AI in this story asked us to define our highest value. So the question isn't just for some hypothetical AI anymore. It's for us. What answer are we going to give?